Okay, so today's video, I just really need to vent and talk about Together, the series, the best of my ability, the best I can. I'm feeling about episode 12, and knowing we have one more week of Together, the series until something is officially announced of a sequel or another season. With the popularity it's gained internationally, and just the popularity like in general, I can see a season 2 coming, but it doesn't always mean, just because it's popular doesn't mean it's gonna go that way, because there's a lot of books, novels, movies, TV shows that get huge and are really popular, and nothing, like, sometimes the sequel doesn't happen, or the movie doesn't get made, or a series doesn't get made, or it doesn't continue, you know what I mean? So, okay, so I'm going to talk about it the best that I can. First things first, Win Medowin, Best Actor. The fact that this is his first series is freaking amazing. His acting his acting is just beautiful and amazing. He's so good. He's so talented. Just like, how can you not love him? And it's like, I still cannot believe this is his first series. You wouldn't think it would be, by the way. He is so good at it. And because he's really good at showing the emotions, and the crying scenes break me so hard, you guys, with time, because that is how good he is at portraying what Tyne is feeling in that scene and in that moment, and his getting really into his character and just really feeling the emotions and stuff, and just, you can see it. So I love that. He's so good. I just love that about the show too. Same with Bright, he's really good at it too. Same with Mike and Drake and Frank and everybody else are really good, I feel like. But Bright and then my favorite. As for Pam, do we really want to talk about Pam? Do we know a Pam? I liked her more in the novel than in the show. So can they save her in the last episode, please? Thank you. In the novel, she's way better. She is. I've actually finished the novel. I'm still trying to read it, so I don't know the full details, but I just know what I heard and seen on Twitter and other spoiler videos, that Pam in the novel is way more supportive, not trying to be this person, like the person she is in the show. Like, she's way more supportive of Tyne and Sarwat, and she's way more nice and not trying to be with Sarwat. And she did not confess in the novel. They said that was not in the novel. So I do not know where they're going to go from here, because since that scene was not in the novel, where they're going to go from here. Yeah, I don't know why they changed her character that way, because in the novel that did not happen, and she's way better in the novel than in the show, so I hope they can redeem her character a little bit in the show, in the last episode, because they got so much to do in the last episode that I feel like they do need a second season, because Mill and Pufong have not really had any development. And the scenes that they do have together, they're not really that good because they're fighting. And then Type and Man, they've gotten a little bit of development and it's gotten good. So I'm excited to see where they go from the last episode. But so I just feel like the series could have made their relationship develop more too. Even though I know it's all about Tyne and Sarwat, of course, but maybe the second season can be all about them. P-Mill and Pufong, and then I'm trying to say his real name. Man and type relationship. Maybe season 2 can be based on them mainly, and then a little bit of still on Sawa and Tyne, of course, and because they just need more scenes. I just want more scenes with them, and I feel like they need more development, especially in Mill's case. Because it's like, where is the relationship gonna go from here? Because this is the last episode, you know? So it's just like, they should have gotten more development, and I am interested to see what they do with the last episode, because how are they going to fix everything that happened in episode 12 in one last episode, which is probably going to be about, what, 40 to 45 minutes, which is like 4 or 5 parts, and I'm like, this whole last episode better be a movie, better have 2 or 3 hours, like, they have so much, like, there's a lot of plot holes, but it's also really good and interesting because they're doing things differently than the novel, or at least doing them in different orders, and they could do things where they could be open for a second season, and even if they have a close, like, even if they have an ending where it's all good and stuff like that, which is what I want. I want all my couples to be happy in the end of the last episode, and even if it doesn't have an open ending, they can still do another season by just making a plot up. You know, like, it could be anything. It doesn't have to necessarily, like, there's a lot of TV shows that don't end with cliffhangers or still have, like, a happy ending to the story, and then they can still do another sequel to continue their story, you know? They can do that type of thing. Like, I'm trying to talk without, I'm trying to explain it. I'm not that good, but I'm trying. I am praying for a season 2 because I really, like, this is probably, oh, it's so hard. It's my top favorite BL. It's probably between Together the series and Sotis and Dantai. It's like, I can't. Those 3 are my top. They're my favorite. I do not know how to choose my top. My favorite BL of all time between those 3. So they're like all tied, even though I didn't say that in my top BL video. Yeah, I do not know really how to rank it because it's kind of hard. But yeah, like, I love where the story is going, and I love that they need the drama and the English, but like, why did you have to change the personalities this episode? Like, Sarawat was not himself in this episode. If you know Sarawat, he's like, you know how he is. He's like lovely and adorable and all about Tyne, taking care of Tyne. And in this episode, he's like acting off, or that's how you would say it. He's like not himself. He did not tell Pam that's his boyfriend. He yapped Pam like all over him and like her, like, not really pushed away from that hug which he confessed until Tyne showed up. So why did they change Sarawat? And like, I understand it because Sarawat, this is his first relationship, so he's probably still trying to figure out how to be a good boyfriend. But at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, he cares about Tyne more than Pam. So he's probably still trying to figure out how to be a good boyfriend, because this is his first relationship, and so he's gonna make mistakes. Just like relationships, there's always gonna be mistakes and stuff like that, and you just gotta work through it. So this is something that Tyne and Saw just really gotta work through. And I'm not ready to see them fighting in the last episode, so I hope they make up real quick so we can have some lovely scenes in the last episode, because these last few episodes have been breaking my heart. They've been killing my soul. They've been breaking me. I can't handle it. It is way too much. My babies need to be happy at all times. And can we protect man, please? Because those boys are douchebags and they don't need to be messing with man. He is a college student, but what college student isn't broke? I'm just doing all these hand movements. I'm sorry. But like, what college student isn't broke? So honestly, they're just bullies and I don't like them. I hope we don't see any of those people again. And man, Type, you should have left with man, but I guess that needed to happen to make their like bond stronger, so that Type could miss man, because man is basically going to stop bothering him and disappear. Because in the teaser you see you see Type ask man, why did you disappear? You came into my life and then you disappear. Why? You see that. So it gives him time to realize his feelings and miss him and want him in his life. So that's a good thing, but I still didn't like it because I want them to be together and be happy. But I also understand it needs to happen for the bond and relationship to feel stronger and to build the development between them. It still sucks. And Tyne, honey, I love him. He's a bunny. I love my bunny. Tyne, honey, I wish he wasn't so insecure about himself. I really wish he wasn't. I wish he would realize that he is good enough for Sarawat. Because that's one of the reasons why he's acting the way he is about everything lately in the series, because he doesn't feel like he's good enough, and he wants to be good enough to be with Sarawat. And so I wish he would see himself the way everybody else sees him. Lovely, beautiful, kind, handsome, and all those type of things. I wish he would see that for himself, and hopefully by the end of this episode, everything will be cleared up and everything will be happy for Mil and Pipong, Man and Type, and Sarawat and Tyne. Hopefully Pam leaves, so she doesn't cause any more drama. Sorry, I'm still don't like her now. Still, even though it's a Sunday now. I just cannot get over that. I'm just do not want anybody to come between Sarawat and Tyne. I don't accept it. I don't allow it. I don't like it. I don't want to deal with it. I'm just like, why couldn't she just be the friend? Be the supportive friend that she is in the novel? Like, why? So I'm hoping for the last episode they don't know how they're going to fix everything, like I said, in one last episode. It's going to be about 40 to 45 minutes, but it's still going to be so good. It should still have a happy ending because the novel has a happy ending. But it doesn't mean that it would, because they could still end it in a way to have an open ending for another season, end it on a cliffhanger somehow. Don't know what kind of cliffhanger they would end it on. I cannot picture them ending on a cliffhanger because, like, I don't know, I think the only cliffhanger they could end on is, like, sadness, but I don't know. I'm so nervous, though, because nothing's been announced for season 2. So, right now, either way, I want a happy ending in the end. I want a happy ending. I love the story so much. It's one of my favorites. I love them. It's so genuine, sweet, and loving, and shows you kind of what relationships go through. And, like, same with Sotis and Thun Type and all that. You see the caring and love and the actual love story, and it's not so much about the kissing and, you know, blah, 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 blah. That kind of stuff. It's not all about that. You just need the genuine feelings for the couples and, like, the relationship grow and the development. So I'm pretty nervous because I just want everybody to be happy. I'm also nervous because how are they going to develop Mill and Pufong and Man and Tide in one last episode, because like I said, those two couples have barely had any screen time or development at the most together. So I'm pretty interested to see how they're going to do that in this last episode. And like I said, I'm not ready to see them fighting, and I'm excited to see what Sarah is going to say on the stage, because he says, Tyne, if you're listening, Tyne, I don't know if you're listening, but if you're listening, I want you to know. And he has Tyne's guitar, because he does ask Tyne for the guitar back. Apologies for that. I just not prepared to not have together the series on Fridays anymore. I'm not prepared for that. I've got so used to it. It's one of my favorites. This is the first week, I think, without Ryu as well. It's weird. I only had one show to watch on Friday now. I'm not ready for that. Because My Engineer is on Saturdays and Here Are You is also on Saturdays. So I don't have any more BLs on Fridays right now and after this week, because it is Sunday now. I'm not prepared for this, and we gotta wait a whole 7 days to see what's gonna happen. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared for this at all, you guys. I'm just not ready for this at all. I'm just so nervous. That episode just broke me. Don't know if I cried. I don't know if you can really tell on my reaction on that, but I cried. I just kind of handled it. It broke me, especially with Tyne's scene. The way it ended, I'm just like, no. I had to have a moment. So, yes, that's just what I really want to talk about. I just really wanted to vent, even though I just kind of went on about the same old, like, repeating some stuff. I'm sorry, but I do my best on these videos just because I want to talk to you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your bell to be notified when I do a new video. Sayonara.